Welcome, friends. Today, I wanted to record this portion of Eckhart's talk. The name of the talk is called The Deeper Dimension of Stillness. In this talk, Eckhart actually reads out a poem by St. Francis of Assisi. I have not too much to say about it, but what we observed, like on Friday when we watched this as part of group meditation, was how much in this poem was the depth of reverence and sacredness for nature captured in the poem. So we wanted to actually share this with all of you. So here we go. I'm going to just record the portion about the poem, okay? And hopefully everyone enjoys this depth of sacredness in nature and what it means just to have the fact that the sun is rising and that out of the warmth of the sun, what a blessing just the warmth of the sun is. So here we go. Thank you.
I hope I have it in my pocket. St. Francis, how the Canticle of Brother Sun, a little kind of poem he wrote, how to perceive things, and there is a deep love of everything there that can only be there when there is pure perception without labeling. And now I'll read some of it to you. And he loves everything that he perceives, but not for itself. He loves it because he can sense beyond the beauty of whatever it is that he perceives. He can sense a deeper reality, the reality of the one. And everything that the senses perceive in the multiplicity of the universe is only a fleeting but beautiful manifestation of the underlying one reality that Francis calls God. So when he praises the sun, and he starts with the sun, first he says, "To you praise, glory, and honor, and all benediction, to you alone, Most High, do they belong, and there's no one worthy to mention you. Praised be my God by means of all your creatures, and most especially by Brother Sun, who makes the day and illumines us by his light. For he is beautiful and radiant with great splendor, and is a symbol of you, God Most High." The sun, in the sense-perceived universe, the closest you can get, becomes like a symbol for God, is the sun, which is an continuous outpouring of life. The very warmth in your body comes from the sun, because the food you eat it has calories. The warmth in your body is the warmth of the sun. And so it's not surprising that ancient cultures sometimes regarded the sun as God. And of course the sun there's more to the sun than what we believe than what we interpret, because the scientists can only see the surface reality. The sun is an enormous point of vast energy, and more than that, and I would even suggest that it is a being, not God. We could say a God, not the one. It's a manifestation of the one. So St. Francis brings to his perceptions this innocence of perception, the innocence of perception where you don't label it, you just appreciate the beauty of it. The sun is the first, because that's the foundation for all life, and yet even the sun is only a manifestation of something deeper, which is the source of all life. Praised be my Lord by means of sister moon, brother sun, sister moon, and all the stars, for in heaven you have placed them, clear, precious, and fair. Praised be my Lord by means of brother wind, and by means of the air. Who is aware in ordinary life, who is aware of the air and the wind? You have to be really present, unless there's a storm. But if you're not really present, you're not aware of the air and the wind. So it requires a presence of perception to appreciate the air and the wind. And you can do that while you're here, especially to have that alertness that is required. And then you appreciate that. Brother wind, praised be my Lord by means of brother wind and by means of the air, the clouds, and the clear sky, and every kind of weather through which you give your creatures nourishment. To appreciate any kind of weather, that's beautiful. So no matter what it is, you say, oh, if it's water that comes down, it's life-giving water, but you don't need to even interpret that in your mind through words. Simply give it your attention and feel there is a goodness there. But that goodness is inseparable from the goodness within you. It takes you into the present moment. It takes you deeper into yourself. Praised be my Lord by means of sister water, for she is very useful, humble, precious, and chaste. Water, again, is humble because water, as it's also expressed in the Tao Te Ching, water seeks the lowest place. It always goes. And there's a again, giving attention, just giving attention, appreciation. Praised be my Lord by means of brother fire, by whom you do illumine the night, for he is fair and gay and mighty and strong. Praised be my Lord by means of our sister Mother Earth, which sustains and keeps us and brings forth varied fruits with colored flowers and leaves, the earth. Praised be my Lord through those who give pardon for love of you and suffer infirmity and tribulation. Blessed are they who endure all in peace. To endure all in peace is not to resist what is in your life. I'll be talking about some of the teachings of St. Francis in another session in more detail, but here we have not to be so attuned to the present moment that there's no resistance to whatever arises in your life here. So you immediately, St. Francis welcomed everything. Some people think he was into, yes, he loved the.
So that was it. I think the video plays for a little while, and then he speaks about how St. Francis welcomed death. Everybody can look on Google for Canticle of the Brother Sun for the whole poem, but this is what he had been talking about in this talk, is the depth of perception that comes from when we are in that deep presence. Then what flows out is a kind of reverence, a kind of a deeper perception of just simple things. Like we can actually experience just standing there. The wind doesn't have to blow very hard. We can just experience the wind and feel it against our skin. Do we have that depth of perception, that depth of presence power or alignment with inner beingness? Wishing that everyone practices, and it is all about doing the work, as Byron Katie and Dr. Joe Dispenza talk about, that it's about how much we practice, because we did not have that fireworks kind of moment. So what is left to us is practice, practice, practice. And today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Many blessings. Bye.